If you are watching this video right now, you have probably downloaded my free homepage Showit website template. I'm so excited for you to get started and learn all there is to know about Showit. It is by far my absolute favorite website design platform that I have ever used. I can't believe I wasted so much time using any other platform because this one is just so simple. All of my clients have absolutely loved it and have been so impressed with every detail. You don't even need to be a designer to use Showit. As long as you have some knowledge about images and adding text, you'll be just fine. So let's get started. This template is set up to work as a portfolio. But as you play around with Showit, you can feel free to do anything really that you want. It's kind of left a little open-ended. You'll see that you have pages over here. The only thing that I've designed is this home page, as well as the blog templates. There's also site canvases, which we'll talk about, and a canvas set, which we'll also be talking about. The first thing you'll want to do is set up your Showit account if you haven't already. In the document that you were sent, you will see step-by-step instructions on how to set up the Showit account and add that unique share key to be able to download this template. It's super simple, but if you have questions, feel free to email me. My email will be in the link in the description. And if you haven't gotten the document for this template and gotten the unique share key, feel free to email me as well. I will send that right over to you. So first things first, you've got your site settings over here on this left side panel. So let's take a look at that. This is your site info. You can give it a name if you have a business name. And you can also add a custom domain, but it's not necessary when you're setting it up. That's the great thing about selling these website templates, creating websites, is you can design the whole thing before even adding your domain. So you don't have to worry about that right away. Another thing to note, you can add your Google Analytics here, and then you can also add social links. So you can add your link to all of your social accounts, and those will link directly to the social icons that we'll talk about a little later. So another thing to note is you're going to have these design settings. Now the design settings I've already set up, but if you want to add in your own personal color palette, your own typography, this is where you'll do that. You can add your fonts here. You can choose from this list of Google fonts. There's already some here. You can also use custom fonts. So if you've purchased a font, you are totally welcome to use those WIP files and import those here, which is also really fun to do to have a really custom, unique website. For adding colors, all you'll do, super simple, you'll click on it and you can add in the color details. You can add in the hex code or RGB if you have that and hit OK. Then what you can do is add in all of your typography details here. So you'll see you've got a title, a heading, a subheading, and a paragraph. Each one also, you'll notice there's a desktop version and a mobile version. So you can change those up through here. Now note that anything you change here, so if I was to change the font here, this is all set up across the whole website. So anything you change here will change throughout the entire website, which is a really great thing. So right now I've got most of the website set up using this number 3 color. Well, if you want to change that number 3 color, you'll notice that it will change throughout the whole website to whatever is numbered with that 3. Now, this is super nice for if you're rebranding or maybe it's, a year down the road and you don't love your colors anymore or your type or anything like that. You can change it so quickly, so efficiently. So another thing to go over. You have a media library here, and if you choose that, you'll be able to upload all of your imagery. So any photos that you've taken, any, maybe you have some branding photos, stock photos, anything like that, you'll upload to your media library. And that's gonna make switching out photos so simple. So let's say we're here on our home page, we've got our home page selected. You can also go up here to page, and that's gonna show you all of the details. So we have what are called site canvases. So we've got each one, and each canvas here has our different details. So this one's a hero, This one I've labeled as a mission statement. We've got an about canvas, a service canvas, testimonials. So each one is a canvas. Now what we can do is add our site canvases, and that would be canvases that you want applied to every single page or to multiple pages or anywhere you want. That's going to make it easy. So if you were to create a new page, you could have that added already to it rather than having to go in, add that, and whatnot. So you've got a header, mobile navigation, footer. We've got then a canvas set. So I've created a canvas set here that contains, you'll see if I go to our canvas set, it contains the header, it contains the footer, and it contains the mobile navigation. And in our properties, I have it applied to all pages. But if you didn't want it on a specific page, you could go ahead and uncheck that, which is really nice. So let's go back to our home page and check out our different canvases. Now, going back to our media library, if you want to change the image, so these are all stock photos, you can leave any that you'd like, but if you want to change it, all you'll do is go ahead and click on it, and it's going to pull up images that are in your media files. So you could click one and it would replace it with that image. Another thing you could do, you could go down here to the bottom, click add, and it would pull up your media library. You also have text boxes. So all of these text boxes, you'll see that each one comes up with different properties over here in this right side. This one's a title, so it's labeled as a title. This one's a subheading. So it's putting all of the details that you had in those design settings, and it's matching them up with whatever was chosen for that. Another thing let's talk about is click actions. So if I, on any element on your page, you can add a click action. And what that's gonna do is if someone clicks on that element, it's gonna take them there. So this one, this learn more button that I've created, has a click action to take you to the services page. So each one is already set up. You'll also see that it's fully mobile optimized. So each one, anything you change here, so let's say you were started typing here, it's gonna change in your mobile settings too. So it makes it really, really nice and kind of a seamless process when you're designing. So click actions, you can create a click action for any element. I could even give this subtitle a click action, which I wouldn't do, but it's perfect for buttons. It's perfect for images if you want people to be able to click on an image and whatnot. Text boxes, super simple. You can go down here to your text to add one. So if I wanted to add a title, I could do that and start typing. Another thing that's nice is guides. So your website will allow you to display guides. So I have everything lined up within specific guidelines, but I also like to turn those off. So you can turn them on and off by checking the box. And that's super nice to kind of see what your website's gonna look like. You could also do preview and see what it's gonna look like before publishing. That way you have a good idea of what it will look like as a final product, rather than having the guidelines on. Sometimes it gets a little messy, so sometimes it's nice to turn that off. Again, as we keep scrolling, you'll see now we're in our about canvas, and you'll see that each canvas will then show you your elements. Another thing that's nice is you can toggle these on and off, the mobile and desktop, if you want one element on desktop version and you don't want it on mobile, anything like that. Again, you'll just double click in there and you can start typing. So like you could delete this and add your own name and whatnot. You can get so creative. There's tons and tons of tutorials that you could watch. Showit offers a help section that they will teach you anything you need to know. For our testimonial area, we have multiple views, and within your site canvases, you can add different views. And what this does is allow you to add these arrows and switch. So what's nice is this allows you to have 3 different client testimonials. I've had some clients who have wanted literally 50 testimonials. So all you'll do there, click those 3 dots, you can duplicate, it'll create another view, and you can add as many as you want. The nice thing is these arrows are set up with click actions to go to the next view. Again, more images that you could change. You can add, text to these paragraphs. This already links to the portfolio, but again, you can change that if you'd like. Another thing to note is you have a contact form here, and the contact form is going to send a form to your email that's set up with your Showit account. So make sure you set up your Showit account with an email that you check often, because anytime someone fills out a form, that's the email that it's going to be sent to. The form also has two different views. It's got a confirmation message, which would probably look better dark, so we can change that up. We'll do that. So you've got that. So once someone sends a form, the next thing that'll happen is it'll send a confirmation. This also has a blog. So with Showit, you can create a Showit account that has a blog, or you can do one without a blog. If you don't have a blog and don't want to use it, totally fine. You could go here, you could delete this canvas and not worry about it. But if you want to have a blog, everything would link to your blog through here. Another thing I've added is quick links. So I love to have quick links for customers and clients to be able to quickly get what they want. So you could add, you could have this be a click action that goes to your about page, and this one would go to contact. This one, people could download a free product. So what you could do is add a product to your media library and then link. You'll see that if you go into your media library, each one has a link. So if you copy that link, you can add that link here, and it would allow customers to download a free product, which is always nice to really gain new customers, new clients. Here is where we've got our social. So this social is set up to mine currently, but all you'll do is add in your own account. It would be linked to your site settings, and all of your posts would just show up right there. All of these are linked as well. We've got click actions that go to everyone. You can add in your own phone number, anything like that. And you also have pages. So I've already added about, contact, portfolio, services. To add a page, all you do is simply click that. You can add a blank page and start designing. You can click into your new canvas. You can add elements to it and whatnot, maybe an image, maybe some text, and just kind of be creative and play around with it to see what exactly fits for your style, which is really nice. So I've left these blank for you to play around with and explore all that you can do with Showit. But I hope this gets you started and gives you kind of a good base to set up a portfolio, to start selling templates, designing websites that you can sell for templates. It's great for passive income. It's great to show off your portfolio and your services. So I hope that you love it. If you want you can sign up with Showit. You can do a 14-day free account with them if you want. I have a code, VELZY, VELZY. You can use that code to get 1 month free on Showit. I'll also add that in the description. Again, my email is going to be in the description. If you have any questions or concerns, do not hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to talk with you, meet with you, and help you through the Showit design and creation process.